Hello friends, this is Raj Sastry from Raj Option Trading. Today is June 14, 2022. Hope you're all doing well. In today's segment, we'll take a look at a few strategies. One strategy is to buy fundamentally good stocks, and other strategy is to really buy put options and make money from the stocks falling down. So we'll look at both these strategies. Today we'll use one of my favorite stock scanning software, FinViz. I'm using Elite, which is a premium subscription, which is not very expensive. So if you really like a basic stock scanning software, which is still powerful and simple, I suggest you check out FinViz Elite. So with that, let's jump in here. Look, from a market update perspective, we got Dow Jones Industrial Average down, Nasdaq up slightly, and S&P 500 down in today's market. And look, market is really wondering where to go, and it's hostage to Fed decision. So tomorrow we'll have Fed making decision, and I can expect a relief rally on Thursday if the Fed does not use too much aggressive language. Looks like they might increase the rates by 75 basis points. That's already baked in, but if they use some aggressive language, market can come down. And look, one of the reasons I love FinViz is just by looking at the top screen here, it gives a good idea what stocks are doing very well, who are the top gainers. Look, all these are top gainers here. It also tells you what are the new high, what's overbought, and what's unusual volume. You get a good idea by looking at this first screen itself. And you could also look at a few more statistics here. Look, they also tell you what's the signal perspective, trend line support, trend line resistance, and there is some recent quotes that you can look at, and a very good idea on the latest insider trading. It's just one screen that tells you a lot of great information. And then, if you want to really look at some strategies, you could look at it. We will take a look at a few strategies. And it also gives you a nice picture here from a market snapshot. You could do 1 day, or you could do, say, 5 day, 1 week, 3 month, 1 year. You could look at the performance here. You get a good idea what's going on here. Look, Microsoft is down for 1 year. Apple is up slightly. Financials are down. You get a good idea what's trending in the market. And now let's go back here, and today we'll take a look at two strategies. Off late, because market is very volatile, I end up playing both sides of the market. You do long and buy some great stocks, fundamentally strong stocks, and you also do short by buying put spread and make some money by market sliding down. So with that, let's jump in here. Look, I got a screener here. I typically love to construct my own custom view in FinViz here. I go to custom view here, and I got a preset here, which is a screener choice. So I have a fundamentally strong screener here. If I take a look at this, look, I got some criteria that I have highlighted here. Look, market cap over $1 billion. I want it to be a little more stable stocks. That's why I choose market cap more than $1 billion. And I choose fundamentally good stocks with a positive earnings per share. Look, that's a positive earnings per share. Quick ratio more than 1. I want the companies to have enough money to cover short-term financial obligations. Net profit margin more than 5%. These are money-making companies, not money losers. And for this, I wanted to make sure the price is more than $10. Relatively stable companies, not single digit. And also earnings per share perspective, look, it's positive for next 5 years, and sales growth for past 5 years is positive. Basically, I'm looking for positive growth companies, as you can see here. And I want price to sales ratio or valuation to be lower, under 10, so that way I get some good candidates. And I want to make sure price, the average volume is more than 200K in last 3 months, and current volume is over 500K. I want some liquid stocks here. And institutional ownership, as you can see, are more than 20%. I want to make sure there's some good institutional backing for these companies. So with that, I could now just filter this down here, and so we can look at the list properly here. Look, we got the list right here. From a list perspective, we got AMD at the top. I also sort by high volume. I want to look at the high volume candidate to begin with. Look, AMD comes at the top, as you can see here. I love AMD, and as you scan through AMD here, this platform also gives you the insider and institutional. Look, we got nice institutional buying. AMD has got nice 24.5% institutional buy. That tells you at this time institutions are pumped up. They are buying AMD. And look, stock is down here. The stock price is my stock price just here, $86. That's really very good price for AMD. And this platform also gives you nice details here. If I click on AMD here, I can get a quick chart. But if you want the details, I could go here and look at the details. I love this view here. Just by looking at this, you get a good idea. Look, AMD, there is a nice support level right here, around $85. That's a good support level. It's bouncing off of this support level. It's done a couple of times. This time also, I think it will bounce off of this support level here. From an RSI perspective, look, RSI came down, relative strength index. Now it's kind of stabilizing, as you can see here. I think that's a good sign here. And as you scan through here from a fundamental perspective, look, I love these fundamentals. Look at the earnings per share. It's going higher nicely. Dr. Lisa Su, she's leading the company nicely. Sales is doing very well. I think they're doing great in the data center. I think they're doing great. Shares outstanding raising very slightly, not too much. It's not a big deal at all. And look, it's a net profit margin company. Look, they got 18% net profit margin. That's a great number here. And look, they got analyst upgrade just last month here. They got a price target hike from 98 to 140, which is a very good price appreciation from the current level of about $86 or so here. And look, from a news perspective, I think there is nothing great here. They're doing very well. So with that, as you look through here details, look, even if you look at the quarterly view here, from a quarterly view, also company doing well. The revenue is growing nicely. I love it. And as you scan through here, they're also doing some good R&D investments. Look, research and development, it's doing great. I think overall company is doing very well. And the stock dilution, as you look through here, there's some dilution, but it's not too much. It's manageable. And as you look through here, we got your insider buying and selling. Looks like there's some insider sale, which is normal here. Not a big deal here. So with that, AMD checks out. You could take advantage, and if you want to buy AMD straight away, you could buy. Otherwise, you could buy some spread. So if I take you to Thinkorswim platform here quickly, so let's bring up AMD quickly and go from there. Look, let's collapse this here and bring up AMD. All right, so we got AMD right here. Look at the chart here. We got volume. Volume is kind of tapering down slightly, as you can see here. But I'm more interested in the on the balance volume here. So we got on the balance volume. On the balance volume is slightly improving, as you can see here. It's leveling off right now, as you see here. And we got here RSI. RSI tells you it's sold off completely here. And from a volatility perspective, volatility is rising slightly, as you see here. Not a big deal, but slight increase. So at these levels, because AMD has got high volatility right now, you could sell some put options way below and make some good money. And look, right now it's negative with the blue line going down and red line crossing over blue line. That's a bearish indicator. That's why it's a, right now it's a good time to buy some AMD given it's fundamentally strong. Check in money flow right now, it's coming down here. So that's when you can slowly start buying. This can turn back up again. All right, so with that, if you want to buy stock outright, you could buy. or if you want to buy a sell a put option because volatility is high, you could go 45 days out and you could just go here. Look, you could sell a put option at $1.26 here and make $126 as long as the price stays below $65. By 29th of July, you get to keep that money for yourself. There's a very good chance. Look, probability of touch here. Look, we got probability of touch. It's about 31% chance of the stock price touching $65 by 29th of July. That's a good probability of touch. You could confirm and send this and go from there. All right, now let's look at a few more here and go back here. All right, so we got Microsoft here. Look, by hovering through here, you get a good idea what's going on here. Microsoft is a good one. I love this company. It slightly went higher, nice volume, and you could click on Microsoft, look at the detail here. Look, Microsoft, as you see here, looks like it's trying to bounce off of this 244 level, as you can see here. And there is some slight uptick. It can go higher from these levels. Look at today's bounce, nice $2.23 bounce here. That's a good one here. And look, this company has got perfect records, nice EPS growth, no issue there, nice sales growth, and shares outstanding coming down. That's a good indication. And looks like that they have got some outperform rating here with nice outperform rating from an analyst perspective. And there is nothing much going on here. Company doing great. All the numbers are doing great. So at these levels, I would be slowly buying some of these companies. Looks like there's some director here. Back in Jan 31st, they bought some share. Not a big deal, not too huge amount. So with that, I would be a buyer of Microsoft slowly at these levels. And we could also go to Thinkorswim platform here and bring up Microsoft. All right, so let's go to Microsoft here. All right, look, Microsoft also has a high IV percentile 60 here. You could sell some good put option and make some money. I love doing that for companies like Microsoft here. That's a very good way to play in this market. And you could go to trade here, go to 45 days out and look at 185. Stock price currently is 244 here, and you could sell some put option at 185 and make $117. That's a good deal here. You could just go here. I would even go a little higher. Look, midpoint is 129. You could make $1.29 here by selling put option. Probability of stock touching this price 185 by 29th of July is 16%. It's very low here, very conservative play here. You could take advantage of volatility and sell some put option on Microsoft. And if you're a call option buyer, you could really buy call spread here. I would say you go at least 94 days out if you want to buy call spread. Currently 244. So what you could do is really go here and do 240 250 spread here. You could buy this spread on the call side. Look, buy call spread here. There you go. So you're paying, this is a $5 wide spread, but let's do a $10 wide spread so you get a little more bang for your buck here. There you go. You're paying $5.35. Remaining portion of this $10 is your profit potential. It's almost double your money type play here. I would be willing to put my neck out and do this play here. And you could also do $5 wide spread if you're a little more conservative, don't want to put too much money. You could do $5 wide spread. If you do that, it's exactly double your money here. You pay $250. The remaining $250 in this $5 wide spread is your profit potential. You could go with this. It's a it's a good play here, double your money type play here. All right, now let's look at a few more here. All right, so we got all great companies. Look, we got one good way to look at these stocks is just click on snapshot view from FinViz here. Nice snapshot. We get a cursory view of what's going on, some quick statistics here, and you can quickly scan through these companies. We looked at AMD, could look at Microsoft, great one. Micron, look, it's also beaten down, trying to stabilize. You could look at that one also, and so on and so forth. Look, FedEx has jumped up nicely here. Nice jump, $28. Wow, that's a huge jump in FedEx here. And at these levels, I would be looking at Merck. Look, Merck is dropping off big time here. Merck is a great company. I think this can also stabilize. Look, it's trying to bounce off of its support level here, around $84. It can bounce nicely from these levels here. And we got Devon Energy. It's one of my favorite energy stock here. Look, it also got sold off here. For energy stocks, my strategy is to sell some put option way below and make some money. Given they've gone up so much, you got to be a little bit careful here. And also, when they go higher, you could buy some put spread and go from there. All right, so these are the long-term play here. I would be, buying some of these stocks here, taking advantage. We got two more pages here, but you get strong candidates with nice volume at the top. Then you got page 2 here with a few more great stocks here, and page 3 with the rest of details, as you can see here. And next, what I would do is I would also take advantage of this market volatility and look at my next screen here. I got a buy put screen here. These are really companies where they got market cap more than 1 billion. They got negative net margin. These are the money losing companies. That's one of the reasons I want to buy put option and basically do a bearish type play. As the stock rolls over, I make money. And I also want to make sure 20-day simple moving average is below the current price is below 20-day SMA. That tells you trend is down at this time. And I want to look at the price over $20, so that way there is some room for stock to go down. And I want to make sure average 2 range is over 0.5. That means these stocks are volatile enough. They are not stocks which are stuck at the same price. These are not takeover type candidates for most part. That's why I want a little bit volatile stocks here. Look, volatile is over 3%, a little more volatile. Industry, I look at stocks only for this screen here. Price to sales ratio over 10. That tells you these are really high valuation names, so these can come down, as Wall Street does not like high valuation name money losing companies, and volume is more than 500k. So with that, let me now turn this filter off here, so that we can look at the stocks here. All right, so look, we got just one page of stock here. Look at the names here. We got high octane, high valuation names. Look, all these are high volatile stocks here, which are money losing. Look at the net margin right here. Net profit margin is negative. That tells you these are money losing companies. And we got price to sales ratio right here. All are above $10. So at these levels, I will be buying some put options on these stocks. Actually put spreads on these stocks, because few of these are volatile. I don't want to lose money. I buy put spreads on these stocks here, maybe say 60 to 90 days out, and make money as these stocks fall down. That's one of my favorite pastime these days. I play both sides, long, great fundamental companies, sock it away for long term, and short term buy some put options and generate some income. That's a very good play here. As an example, look, we got NET here, Cloudflare. Look at the Cloudflare stock here. Stock is falling off the cliff here. Look, it's a big time down. And as you look through Cloudflare here, looks like look at their earnings per share. It's trending down here, not a good sign. Shares outstanding is constant. Sales is doing well. This is where they get into trouble here. Look, earnings per share is down, and look here, net profit margin here, negative 35%. That's a huge one here. And also, as we saw earlier, this has got high price to sales ratio. And price to sales ratio, look here, we got 19.85 price to sales ratio. That's very expensive. Wall Street does not like these money losing companies. So with that, currently stock price is about let's see here, $40. Look, Cloudflare came down big time here. So you could go to Thinkorswim platform and bring up NET or Cloudflare here, And you could look at quickly chart here. Look from a chart perspective. Clearly stock is trending down, and look, it's negative with the blue line on the bottom here, red line on top, completely bearish. Take advantage and buy some put option for these type of stocks. I say it's okay to go up to 66 days out here, and right now stock price is 40. You could really buy some put spread here. You could do 45.40 or even 40.35 is also okay. You could buy one of these spreads. Let's try 45 and 40 here. You could buy this vertical spread. This will be a little pricey. Look, you're paying $2.90. It's a $5 wide spread here. So remaining portion of the $5 wide spread, it's around say $1. Around $2.10 is your profit potential here. You could do this one. You could also do a little differently here. You could sell 45.40. That will have a little more profit potential. So you could buy 45 and sell 40 here. So this is a you're buying 45. You're actually buying 40. You could do 40 here, right here, and you're selling 35. So it's a $5 wide spread. You got a little more bang for the buck. You're more than doubling your money as the stock comes down here from 40 to 35. You will make money. This is a good bet here. So I'll be playing this game here for these high volatility stocks here, or high valuation names which are money losing companies. Look, we got Snowflake here, same story. I would be waiting for the time when these bounce back slightly and then play this game here. It's a very good game. You can make some good money by buying put options on these names. Look, I love stocks like ZS, which is Zscaler, Bill. All these are my great stocks to buy put options and make money as the stock slides. Typically you get to hold these names for maybe a week or two, and you can make some good money. So with that, thank you very much. Happy investing and trading. Please subscribe.